You're crying again for the 10th time in 10 days. The tears are slow and searing on your cheeks, then cold and heavy when they rain down on your clenched fists. Nights like these, the only thing to hold you is a blanket your mother gifted you 10 years ago when you were still a kid, hiding from every thunderclap. Even after all these years, it still smells like her. But it only echoes the warmth in her comforting embrace. And you're cold. So very cold. Drenched in tears. Every word you've ever said replays again and again in a slow hurricane moving through your head. But everyone's asleep at 2 a.m. So you don't want to bother your partner an arm's length away, or the distant friends who always say, "Call me when you need me." The phone calls will be missed anyway, and the texts you already sent got left unread. You'd call God if you still believed in him, but you gave up on that when you prayed for sunshine and he failed you time and time again. So you cry in stifled silence in a room with no light, suppressing your sorrow so as to not disturb your partner or your neighbors. You feel alone, so desperately alone. An isolated tree in a forest asleep, bearing through a downpour, all on your own. But you're not alone, because I cry too at 2 a.m. when life stands still and the rain comes down in a torrent of anguish. I sob the same salty tears as you and watch them trickle into my open palms, asking the empty woods what I did to deserve this. Trying so hard not to be such a worry, such a burden on my friends and my family. Eventually, the steady drizzle dissipates into quiet sleep when the clouds run dry and vanish from the sky. Your sun will shine again, even if only temporarily, and you'll wake tomorrow to a new day. You'll wipe the stains from your cheeks, hide the sadness with makeup and eye drops, and stay strong for as long as you need to make it to the next morning. But you don't have to be strong now, when the dark is all consuming and nobody is watching you cry except your reflection beside my face on your phone screen. So, when you're drowning in a flash flood of grief, know that even though your heart hangs heavy, burning with every rhythmic thump, even though the water rises over your head, pushing at the floodgates, threatening to burst through, even though you feel like a tree, solely bearing this impossible weight among a forest of strangers, you are not alone. Your heart is strong when you need it to be, but it's only weak when you allow it to be. So, Let it be weak. Let the pain pour through your chest and overflow from your reddened eyes. Let your heart beat hard enough to hurt and cry away the burdens weighing on your mind. If strength is what you need to get through times like these, weep with me. Because if we really are just trees alone in a forest, and you're too weak to stand on your own, these words will catch your fall. Let them hold you up until the rain passes and the sun shines down through the canopy of wet leaves. You can stand tall again in time and grow new roots, strong enough to endure any weather, strong enough to catch another tree and hold them up until sunshine breaks through their stormy skies. One day, this forest will be full of old, resilient trees, and we'll look back on the first storms, appreciating them for making us strong.